Hello and welcome. This is jewelry designer Jill Maurer. This is Monday Musing number 25, which means it is my 175th video of the year of 2019 in my challenge to upload a video every single day for the year 2019. You might notice that my background has changed quite a bit. I am in sunny Florida visiting my parents, and my parents are divorced. They've been divorced since I was 12, but they've remained friends and they both live near each other in Florida. And my father lives in this area here. This is called the Villages. I think it's the biggest retirement community in the world. It's an active retirement community, and he plays softball and does a lot of things that he enjoys doing. I might put a little bit of footage right here of him playing softball. Mitchell and I are both down here, and we went to see my dad's softball game. And it's a lot of fun. You know, I always tease my dad that it has some similarities with Little League, but it is a lot of fun. Hey, Dad. Dad.
Dad! We had to strike up. Yo, Dad! Hey, Dad, look.
Dad, Lenny.
Lenny! Yeah. That away. Oh, hi, honey.
And my mom lives just outside of the Villages, and so they live not very far apart, and it's nice to see them, to be able to come down and see them both. And sometimes we all go out. So that is where I am right now. And June is not my favorite time to be in Florida. It is quite hot. It is very hot here. Most people really like to be in Florida in the winter, much better, of course, than in the summer. But this is a lovely community, and we enjoy coming down here and visiting Mitchell's grandparents and my parents. So this past week I did jewelry minutes, of course, and I think the biggest thing that people commented on was I did a video on what is fine jewelry and what is costume jewelry or fashion jewelry, and these can be kind of fuzzy, and so you know, I talked about those and the differences, and also we talked about when people talk about gem quality or museum quality, what that kind of means. And I put all these videos together because they're just sort of the generic terms that people throw around, and there's no legal definition for any of them. We all can use them kind of differently, and that's really okay. And some of that has changed over the years as silver prices have changed, which is one of the things that we talked about. I also did the sentimental bag tag, which a lot of you liked. It was fun for me to do. And Michelle Salter requested that I do a sort of a what's in my bag and how I use my Maurer Limited Nomad backpack. And I think that's a great idea. I will definitely do that video. And then the other thing I did was the comparison of the 3 cosmetic cases from Louis Vuitton that I have. The toiletry pouch 15, the cosmetic pouch, the PM, I'm not sure exactly what that's called, and then the mini pochette. And a lot of you enjoyed that, and I'm glad that you did. That was fun to do and think about. Looking forward to next week, I will have jewelry minutes, of course, and one of the things that I plan to do is review my Chloe Marcie. I did an unboxing of that not long ago when I also unboxed my Bottega Veneta bag, and I have been carrying that bag a lot this summer, and I feel like I've carried it enough to be able to do a proper review. So I will do that this week. And also I was tagged in Andrea's video, Styled for Life. I was tagged in her video to do the book club tag. I'm not sure if that's exactly what she called it. I have ordered a book that I want to read for that, and it's going to take a little while for it to come in. I don't think Amazon had it in stock, or there was something, but it's going to take a little while. As soon as that comes in, I will do that video. I don't know if that will make it in time for this week. And of course, I still need to do my Alaska video, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to have to sit down. There's a lot of footage. I'm just going to have to figure out how to edit it and put something up so that you can see our trip to Alaska. The other thing I wanted to mention was that Bits and Bags did my jewelry style tag. So I'll link that below for you. It's fun to see that people are continuing to do that tag, And of course, I always love to hear people talk about their jewelry. Since I am in Florida, my question for you this week is, where do you go when you are visiting family? Do you have to travel a long way, or is all of your family right wherever you are? Florida is the place that I end up going to visit family. And my father had initially retired in Alaska, but finally retired in Florida. Alaska is not a great place to be old. It is, you know, there's a lot of snow, there's a lot of digging your car out, it's just not, you know, you can go a certain amount of time there, and people do age their whole life there, but Florida's a lot easier. And my father grew up in Florida. He's lived here since he was about 10. My mother was born in Florida, and I was born in Florida. So even though my father ended up in the military and we traveled all over the country, Florida is where we all kind of are originally from, although in my case, I was born here but only lived here for 2 months, and then we started traveling. But when I would go back to visit my grandparents, it was always to Florida. That's where we always came back. And there's a town called Davie, Florida, which is where I was born and where we're from. My great-grandfather was one of 4 men who put up $10,000 to incorporate Davie. So we have a long history in Florida, and so it's suitable. It makes sense that my parents came back here to retire. As always, if you like my videos, please like and share them. And I would love for you to subscribe. I'm doing a video every single day for 2019, and I would love to see you here again tomorrow. Until then.